Hi guys, my name is Dr. Rocker and this is Lawrence.
Hello.
And this channel is all about comic book drawings, so make sure to subscribe if you're into this subject. Not long ago I drew a series called Super Badass Characters. It was a ton of fun, check it out, it's right there. But I missed out on one really important character which we will draw today. Lawrence, can you tell us which character we need to draw today?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man!
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man!
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man. A lot of you guys wanted me to draw Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
But especially, yes, I know, we are drawing Spider-Man today.
Spider-Man.
But especially Cesar, Ricardo Miguel and Reverend Justice have been discussing that this really needs to be in the series. So there's an anchor and let's draw Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
So let's try out some sketches. I was thinking of putting Spider-Man in this series from the beginning, but had my concerns about the body structure. Spider-Man needs to be thin. I think he looks a bit off when being too bulky. So I left him out. But so many of you guys have been asking for the Spider Guy, so here I am. Your wish is my command. I will try to find a way to make him look badass and still stay true to his body type. Now I'm trying to find a vicious pose for this character, which needs to be a bit exaggerated due to his flexibility. Okay, so here we have some possible examples, and I guess I will go with the last one. I think this one should be the best one for Spider-Man. Let me know in the comments if you would have preferred another one. And by the way, as you might be able to see in the background, I got a new cupboard. The old one was better looking, but this one is very practical and I managed to put all my stuff in here. So now I have my comic books where I need them to, and also all the stuff I drew already, and all my markers, all the stuff you need, and more comic books down there. So that's a blessing. But now I want to actually draw this piece, and therefore we need a piece of paper which is still in the other cupboard. This one is clean now. It was a total mess before, but now look how organized this is looking. That's so nice. And there's the piece of paper I want right now. The Copic paper I will use for my first sketch is more wide than the 11 by 17 inch drawing paper I will use then. So I just wanted to make sure I will not draw the Spider-Man too wide so it fits on the paper later, on the actual piece of paper. And by the way, this is an A3 paper. That's a European format and it's like 42 times 30 centimeter. And this, by the way, is just a Sangoku I drew in a Western comic book style to try out some stuff similar to this Captain America, where I also wanted to try out some very line-based rendering styles. You can check them out on Instagram if you want to. Link in description. But now, my friends, let's try to do a decent drawing of Spider-Man Super Badass. And especially for Reverend Justice, I will try to film the whole sketching process. So, let's draw! Okay people, now we are at the tutorial part of the video. We draw a simple shape for the upper body and then we add an oval because we want this body to be bent forward a little bit, which means we will see the neck muscles almost from above. The right arm of our character is bent backwards a little bit, so the upper arm is barely to be seen, and the stomach muscles indicate that the crotch is bent forward a little bit. The right thigh is looking towards us, so it's very much foreshortened, but the left leg and the left arm are pretty straight. The sideways facing head makes him look even more vicious, cause he's still looking out for some foes, ready to attack at any given time. I felt like the left leg was a bit in a weird angle, so I just drew it again real quick. Also the hand and the forearm, just because it's faster to draw them again than to erase around them. Now it's time to clean everything up properly, also with the eraser. For now we can start with a proper sketch. The gesture drawing is done and everything is where it needs to be. And only then, when we got the gesture drawing right, then we will continue with the drawing. We make sure to find the right lines and we draw in all the big muscle groups. We will not go too detailed with the muscles, because with Spider-Man there's a lot of spider webs on the costume, and where the spider webs are, there shouldn't be too many confusing muscles, because otherwise the whole drawing gets a little bit too hectic. Too many lines in too many directions don't look good. But on all the bluish or black parts of the Spider-Man suit, we will draw in all the muscles, of course. And this is already the most important part of the drawing. The essential thing to get right. If you got this one right, you can do whatever you want. You can go with different rendering styles, you can use strong blacks or just shade with some fine lines. Whatever you feel looks cool or you think fits best for this drawing. I will go ahead and leave the reference for this one, especially for the line drawing, on my Instagram account, which you can look up, or you can also pause the video every now and then if you are drawing along, and make sure you get everything right, should you want to redraw this yourself. I will also show you real quick later how I did the strong blacks and the rendering, but only fragments of it, so the video won't take ages, and you can always use my reference after all. Okay people, we established a first sketch. I think this is a pretty cool looking pose. No need to draw in the feet, because there will be lots of gravel down there and we will not be able to see them anyway. And also I didn't do lots of anatomy stuff where all the spider webs will be, because we need to be very careful with that, because when we draw too many lines plus the spider web, it's getting too confusing. That's all we need for moving on, so the next step will be to use my light board and trace everything on an actual piece of paper. Well, this is also a piece of paper, but you know what I mean. I mean my Strathmore 200 series. Okay, another step in the bank. Now we can start with the line weight and working all the details first. And since Green Lantern is the friendly neighbor of Spider-Man right there, we need to continue with the gravel from here on. Which means I will do some last sketching stuff and then we'll go right in with the line weight with my H pencil. It's this one, Staedtler 4mm lead holder with an H pencil lead. So, let's go!
Yeah, I spit raps like a heart attack, fast fatal heart impact, past painful scars, in fact I blast tasteful bars and past. I back up my actions, fact don't ask, grab reactions, jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise, now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce, I ain't lost, I'm finally loose, pick a new silver excuse, I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now, y'all can rest in peace now, you're dead to me so peace out, remember you're discreet out, get ready for defeat now, I'm gonna make you bleed out, listen on repeat now and weed out all the weak now. Get up and make a change, don't remember yesterday, if you got something to say, speak your mind before your grave, cause your life is yours to save, ain't nobody gonna change, everybody stays the same, so be different, make
and
a name,
like
huh?
a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I march until it's over.
And here we go people! Super badass Spider-Man! And he's standing right next to Green Lantern here. and you can see the background matches. Like with all my super badass drawings, the background is one continuous drawing. I didn't want to put too many strong blacks or shadings in the area from the spider webs, because otherwise the whole drawing will get too confusing. But I was able to put in some veins and folds in the bluish black part of the suit. There's a broken lantern from the street. Lots of blood on his hands because he's a super badass character. A little bit of ripped clothing and a mean look. He's really pissed. You would see it better if there wouldn't be a mask, but that's just the way it is. So, that was a lot of fun. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. It's free, and also leave a like if you liked the video. That's always appreciated, of course. And now I want you guys to check out this playlist. That's where you can find all the super badass characters. It's a pretty cool series. There are lots of videos, but just usually quite short ones, and it ends with a tutorial on how to draw a super badass character. What's important to know. So, see you there, my friends, and also on my next video. Thank you for watching.